welcome to this week's VTuber Open Q&A session. This week we're really trying to wrap up our project now before we get to our first release in a week's time. But for now, I've also updated the README file on GitHub where you can see the kind of coverage of the VTuber Studio. So as mentioned, we've had the media inputs, which covers screen capture, spout input, and NDI input, alongside the OWL Unreal capture systems, allowing us to capture the viewport, Cinecam, and 360 textures native in Unreal. We've also had different streaming and media options, allowing us to go through virtual webcam, spout outputs, NDI, streaming, and media recording. And alongside that, we've developed two main branches for the VTuber Studio. So one of it is the full body tracking option via both LiveLink and VMC, virtual motion capture. So for those of you who have been following the project, you will know that VMC helps us communicate with XR Animator, allowing us to get OSC data and then kind of remap that to morph targets, so remapping the bone data and blend shape data to our MetaHuman animation blueprints. Alongside that, we've also had some developments in our Twitch integration, allowing us to have this OWLInteractiveStreamer plugin to receive Twitch chat and event subscriptions via this plugin, and today we'll be particularly playtesting that, and hopefully we can come up with some new ideas to incorporate this Twitch plugin for our VTuber project. But first, here are some new diagrams for understanding how full body tracking works. So as mentioned, there are two main kind of spaces we're working in. Primarily, the first one is the XR Animator that allows us to use a single webcam for full body tracking. We also have XR Animator, and we're hopefully going to repackage that soon and release that with the project. But we've been using this application, which includes Google's Media Pipe to detect poses and track faces from these webcam video textures. And then by replacing the kind of ARKit, replacing the VRM character with ARKit compatible VRM character, we're able to output these ARKit tracking data via VMC protocol. And then we have a receiver on the Unreal side that allows us to retarget MetaHuman poses in animation blueprints. And then today we'll be focusing primarily on the OWLInteractiveStreamer plugin. So previously we have been focusing on the Twitch chat listener, allowing us to listen in on multiple channels and to use incoming chat messages to build in-game interactivity. And with this, we didn't really need to use any OAuth tokens, but from this week we're able to also use OAuth tokens generated from this this page to allow us to build chat sender interactivity, as well as subscribing to different Twitch events. So now we're able to also access events in blueprints such as following, subscriptions, gift subscriptions, cheer, and viewer redeeming channel rewards with channel points. So there's quite a lot of scope there for us to play around. So hopefully today we'll have a lot of fun with the VTuber Studio, and we also have Wesley joining us today to show us how we can use some of these events in blueprints. So without further ado, I'm just going to pull up the VTuber Studio project and show you where we're at now. Also, before that, actually, I'm just going to bring up the GitHub page. So primarily we have had our first release on GitHub just today. It's really exciting because now you can click on this little section here in releases and then simply download the zip file in the description. So instead of downloading from the assets generated here, download via this hyperlink that's seen in the GitHub releases. And with this, we'll be able to start, but everyone is able to then clone the project easily without worrying too much. So first of all, I'm just going to pull up VTuber Studio again. I've already replaced the plugin the newest update of the plugin in the repository. So what we're getting now is the kind of like newest updates of the OWLInteractiveStreamer content. Maybe it'll be really fun to work with Twitch event sub manager today, which includes all the cheer subscription events. Maybe it'll be nice if you want to jump on now, Wesley. We can have a look at this together to see what we can do. But the first thing to do when we deal with any kind of content in the plugins folder is to right click on this piece of blueprint and then create a child blueprint class, so that we're always inheriting this as a parent, but we're also able to freely edit this whenever we want. So what I'm going to do now is name this as my Twitch event sub manager blueprint, and just to make things clear, I'm going to drag this into VTS, VTuber Studio and Twitch folder, just to be clear. So now I'm going to hit save all, and I will find the child blueprint in my own VTuber Studio project. Now that's available, we can then drag this into, we can then drag this into the scene. And just to be neat as well, I'm going to place this under the folder hierarchy. So as you can see here, coming with the VTuber Studio project, we've had the chat listener, but one thing I really want to try out now is using different event subscription. So I might need your help, Wesley, to subscribe to my channel later. Yeah, okay, that could be cool as well. Let me try to set this up once and then I'll pass it over. So I'm going to click on this link and generate. I'm going to click on this link so I can generate an OAuth token. So I might specifically click, I'll just get access to all of those and then I'll get access token. Oh, it's not working at the moment. Nice. Great. So what we can do once the token is generated is to just copy that, and I'll have that in my clipboard. Now we can start looking at the events. So let's have a look at what we can do on Twitch. New subscription received. Let's try that. And then we can break this into details. Oh, is it a paid thing? Oh. What is the best one? Event. Cheer. Follow. Follow, and then break. So I'll get user ID, login, and username, and then I'll spawn a particle system, maybe. So I'm gonna create a Niagara, and I'm gonna make this into another Niagara actor. And make set that public, and then get set. What can I set for it? Speed. Is there speed? Set lifespan. This would be 5 seconds. I don't even know if that's a good one. And then maybe print this. Print string. Username. Okay, let's have this as a start. And now I should be able to paste this. Follow. And is the channel my own channel? Okay. And I need to stream to Twitch first. So I just have to do follow. Oh yeah, I can see it. Cool. Yeah. Cool. So maybe we can do something else on it. Let me see what I can do. What's the best way to do interactions? Maybe change animation, or like set the scale of something to something. So I'm gonna do something like an actor, maybe. An actor. Let me have a look. Let me have a quick look at this MetaHuman 1C. MetaHuman 1. Set world scale glasses, maybe. So get like bigger each time, something like that. Multiply. Let's have a look at the normal scale. 1.2. 1.2. Very messy, but let's have a look. And then, yeah, it's pretty intuitive. I feel like it'll be nice to just see how it works. Glasses. glasses and I'll make this visible. Okay, maybe hit follow now. Has it gone any bigger? It's set to 1.0 again. Anyway, I think it set scale, new scale. I'll just set this as 2, and then maybe do it again.